Greetings. I forgot to mention in Matrix Revealed 15 another reference to Blinded by the Light. I can't help but think about the books that we were given to read at school, and also the films called Day of the Triffids. And if you remember in that film, the people that actually survived and coped the best were the ones that had no sight in the first place, whereas everybody else looked at what I would suggest was a very bright comet and were blinded by the light. It's funny the way this goes. I forgot to mention that, and again, that is thank you to Lee from Flat Earth British Sub, and also check out Feb's Incognito, his backup channel as well. Yeah, I'm giving advertising plugs on here, and rightly so, because it is collectively, this information is coming at such a rapid rate. As I said before, this is the way it works. We're all co-creators in our own right, and we are getting this information at the same time, maybe slightly different variations, and of course we spark off of each other. And some of the bit I've put together in the last video is from working with a piece of wood. Now, it's a laboriously slow task to get this filler out of it, but as I'm revealing the grain, the ingrained truth, the memory that is held in water is also held in the grains of the timber. The timber is not actually dead, it is still very much alive. This is why door construction, traditionally you will have the grain going that way, top, middle and bottom, and then the sides, the grain goes vertically, and it holds the thing together. Same with plywood as well. It is always overlaid with the grain on the vertical axis and the horizontal axis, because wood will expand and contract with moisture, the water in the air. Again, comes back to we originally were breathing a liquid rather than air. Air is spirit, water is the three-dimensional version of spirit. This is why water holds memory, especially when it is restructured, because what comes out of the taps that we're given, this chemically cleansed, recycled water. Because that's the thing with the dark side, they don't throw anything away. They've imposed things onto us, so we have become a throwaway society, and we do become, as I said before, our own worst enemies, and we are frightened of our own shadows. You just go out there amongst the walking dead with a big smile on your face, and even attempt to greet somebody, and they will soon bury themselves into their scrying mirrors. Even in that, look at what is happening. People may not vocalize it, they may not consciously think it. You start with a black screen. It is devoid of any form, and then by switching on that cell phone or that laptop screen, you are basically saying that let there be light, and then there is form in what appears on that screen. The answer is always very simple, and you don't need to look too far to find these things. Something else Lee mentioned as well. I've said before that what we're dealing with is these ones that hide behind these Viennese masks, these Phoenician sea people. They're just like a ship, and think what a ship has. It has sails. And what are sails as well? Are they selling you something? And look at the course a ship takes. It goes like that. It doesn't go in a straight line. It goes like the serpent. But what they're selling you is a load of rubbish, and you'll see this with this smart technology. It's not very smart at all. Anyway, that was just a little add-on with bits. I thought after I'd stopped the video, I thought, I forgot to say that, which always happens with every video. But I look on the positive side, it's like something to hold over for the next video, and it's amazing the way all this connects in together. It is a massive picture. Never mind looking at the big screen, look way beyond the big screen like in the cinema sense, which again is a black scrying mirror until it is switched on. Look at the far bigger picture. And the answers to find that bigger picture are always, again, the opposite, going within. It's amazing the way this all comes together and it all works. And it does all come together in every sense of the word, figuratively, I can't even think of the words now, allegorically, metaphorically, physically and mentally as well, and or chemically as well, because don't forget, we in these physical bodies, we are a series of chemicals as well. The heart of gold, as Martin Leaker has said, that's where you've got your monatomic gold. It's mostly around the heart. It is really a case of knowing thyself, knowing yourself, and knowing your enemy as well. And you'll see that what we're up against are parasites. They work in the same way as cancer. They will worm their way in. And this is an emerging pattern with the way things happened. It is even looking like things have been flipped over in terms of where the populations have been put. So those of us with the lighter skins are probably from the hotter countries. Those with the darker skins were probably in the colder countries. John Levi Off Topic channel has alluded to this as well. The Unscrambled channel has shown this with the old black and white footage, slowed down frame by frame. This is a wonderful picture that is all starting to come out. This is the big reveal coming, 2020 vision, also expressed as 6 plus, 6 plus, 6 plus, which I've never understood how they've got something that comes to 18, but there again, as I said on the last video, lay the 1 over the 8, you've got the earth, lay it the other way. There's 2 of you and your 2 lords, your 2 caduceus as well. There you go. Ta-ta for now.